What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Let's get this stream started off nice and quick, man. And actually, for the tweet tonight, I'll be tweeting from my phone because a picture popped up. Is one of those, like, what's it called, man? Like those photo moments or whatever. If you guys have an iPhone, they probably do it on Android phones too. I don't know. But they're like, hey, you know, you remember 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever, on today's date, you took these pictures. Oh, okay, cool. Like one of those things. What up, BG? You looking like a snack. Okay, thank you very much. So anyway, I'm going to tweet one of those pictures. Before I do that, though, Eric Nelson, sending over a buck with the quickness. Man, I don't know how you guys so fast with it all the time, man. It's insane. Stop. Thank you, dude. Just saying, I am speed. This is true. All right. So let me tweet from my phone, and then I'll show you guys on screen what the picture was. Let's see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Here's a little throwback. To the best little pup ever. Misty girl. Yes. I don't know. It's actually a lot easier to type I am now alive and not mess it up on a phone. That's crazy. But right here's throwback. Okay. Tweet. Okay. So now, it should update here. Is it still processing? Might still be processing. Oh, no, it should be. Where's the button? It should be a button right here that's like, hey, click me, because there's one more tweet here. Alright, I'll just refresh. Anyway, this is the pic. Ah, look at that pup with the tongue out and everything. Oh, man. Sound? Check. On before 9:30? Check. Wearing a shirt without visible food stains? Check. Pants? Question mark. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Well, I can already tell you there are no pants. There's definitely no pants. Okay, anyway. So there we go. It's just easier to tweet from the phone than transfer that picture to the computer and tweet that way, so. Okay. Anyway. What's up, everybody? You don't have to spam your messages. Pixie Bell is correct. Alright. Z Threats, send it over to Z Threats. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, thank you for your advice. I am now Cav. Hey, nice, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. Congrats. Congratulations. Also cute. Lola's nice too. Wow. Alright, anyway. Yes, Papa would love a juicy burger. What is going on? What is going on in the chat? What are you guys even talking about? Okay, anyway. Let's go get started. Let's get into some stuff. Got a full energy bar up there. Just what are you doing, full energy? It's time to spend it. And yeah, we're gonna hop into Master just because it's nice and easy to auto fight it. Ooh, you know what? Let's get Medusi off the team. Kingpin. There we go. All right. Oh, Madrox said we were doing burgers? Okay. Cool, man. Let's see. We're going this way. Why this way and not the others? No reason. Well, first minute of this new account challenge, and you've got a stacked roster. Yeah, totally new account challenge. I'm ready for Thronebreaker, guys. I'm really curious. Okay, so I actually got told by a little birdie. In this case, that little birdie is Metal Sonic birdie. That this month might be good for a new account challenge because apparently there's a lot of ISO available and stuff. I haven't looked around at the new stuff yet, to be honest. So I don't know if this is a good month for it, but I was told that. As far as like real life timing goes, I don't know. We'll see. I know is it next week? It's either next week or the week after. I've got plans already. But it's usually better at the end of the month to do new account challenges anyway, because you can kind of sneak into the next month too, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Not promising anything. Not at all. Eric Nelson, another buck saying, BGU should be auto fighting with women for the Women of Power milestones. Is that even necessary? Usually the events like that are so easy to accomplish. I'll take a look at the event, but usually those milestones are so easy to accomplish. You just get them from like playing arena regularly or something. There's no need to get them on day one because they'll just be like all month long. But I'll take a look at the event. It's possible that I am gonna need to swap the team around here. We'll see. Hey, is that a B McG raid? What up, B McG and B McG raiders? How you guys doing? Easy sent him a buck as well, saying doggy Twitter time. Okay. Easy. Give me a sec to check it out. Actually, let's go take a look at that event right now. I'm assuming it's in. It's not here, right? It wouldn't be here. With bleed damage. Okay, that's good. Special. These are all just the side quest. Okay, so it's the solo event, right? Ooh, level up is on. Okay. Here we go. Women of Power. How do you get points? Okay. Yeah, so you just win fights. Yeah, I mean, 200 points for 5-star, 250 points for 6-star. That sounds super easy. Wait, what were those other? Win a fight with the final blow, special 1, special 2, and special... Okay, so even more points. And then how many in total do you need? And it is... Yeah, it's the entire month. So... 20,000, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So, let's just say... 6-star champs for 250 points, I believe, right? You gotta do 80 fights with a lady champ over the course of the entire month. That'll happen just from playing arena, naturally. No need to focus on that whatsoever. Okay. Let's get back to auto fighting here. And let's check out the Doggy Time Twitter. Hold on. Let's see. Doggy Time. P.S. She-Hulk will be in the featured arena tomorrow with the Kitty Basic. Early cutoff guesses not high. Oh man, the freaking doggy backwards boop. There it is, right there, man. Not okay. As far as the rest of this goes, though, I don't know if I have an exact guess at the moment. I usually like to think it through a little bit. Wait. Actually, yeah, you're talking about early guesses for She-Hulk, right? Not for Kitty? Or which are you talking about? I mean, Kitty's gonna be fairly high, of course. She-Hulk, I think, is gonna be fairly low. You know what, man? Let's go take a look at some arena cutoff stuff. Let's take a quick glance. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. All right, you said right for She-Hulk. Okay, cool. Not gonna spend a lot of time looking at this, but real quick, let's see. Okay, so War Machine went for 57 and about 60 as well. This was rank 84 though, so probably about 57 for like both rounds. We had Sentinel go for right around down that much. Sabertooth. Look at this. Round 2 is only ranked 26. That's why it looks so high. So for a lot of these champs that aren't like super hype, it seems like they're in that 60-ish range. I think She-Hulk is more hype than War Machine, though. And Sentinel, for that matter. So I would guess maybe a little bit higher than those two, but probably not much higher. Maybe like 10% higher or something like that. So maybe like 66. It was actually higher than I was originally thinking before I was looking at this data. They don't have the like the ranks for the older ones. It's a nice addition that they started doing that. It's a bit yeah, I mean, even Storm went for like 60-ish, right? So I don't know, I'd say like man, anywhere between like 65 and 75. Maybe I would guess 70. Maybe I just put my guess down to 70. It's hard to say though, man. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's kind of initially where my head's at. Which is a bit higher than I was originally thinking. Like I said, I was kind of thinking she would go even lower than that, but looking at the numbers, I don't see how she would go below 60 unless there was just really like no participation, you know? BG, if you were gonna go for She-Hulk, what would you put up? I think I could probably put up 80, 90, 100 without going balls out. What would I go without taking my balls out? Let's see. Sorry, I had to say it like that. Good question, man. I would probably shoot for like 85 plus. Anything I can do over 85 that wouldn't be like, you know, going out of my way. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Maybe even 80 plus, I would say. 80 plus. I think 80 plus. So I would try to get over 80 in the arena. Hey man, you know, you only got 3 days. You do the best you can, right? You got to play like you actually want the champion, not like you're trying to sneak in there. Because what happens is when you try to sneak in there is sometimes you don't sneak in there. So I would probably shoot for like a minimum of 80, but then just put up whatever else I could realistically without busting out like 4-star champions and stuff like that. I wouldn't bother with that really. And that's probably what I would do. But I'm guessing the cutoff is going to be 65, 70 range. So yeah. Messiah with the 5. Messiah, thank you, dude. Wait, what is that? Just a dancing man? Dude, I like it. Oh man, Messiah, thank you for the 5, dude. How you feeling, by the way? I haven't asked you recently. How are you feeling? How's your recovery going? Saying, yo, old man, chop to set. Ah, crap, dude. We're late again. Pixie, makeup. So thoughts on a new Summer of Pain? I would love to see a new Summer of Pain, man. Summer of Pain was one of the best events MCOC's ever done. It was really good. Like this is always how I think about it. Wait, what is this? I think Lizer used to call you that. Love you, Byron Gant. Byron Gant. Did Lizer say that? I don't know. I didn't know Lizer. Lizer and I didn't never talked that much, even though we're in the same alliance. Of course, you know, we talked a little bit here and there, but she's in a different battle group, which I guess you're aware of too, because I think you took my spot or something like that. Anyway, here's how I always thought of the what's it called? The Summer of Pain. The initial like week to week part of it. Before there were challenges, it was like, you know, it was okay. It was like, I don't know. It wasn't anything too insane, but I knew challenges were coming, so I still had it down as like, you know, 6 or 7 out of 10. And then once we started getting the challenge objectives, it was like, okay, you know, 8 out of 10. And then that final week, the culmination of everything just coming together and you getting to pick your own paths. But having to complete it with different class types and stuff like that. Oh man, dude, just 11 out of 10. So good. Incredible event, you know? So I would love to see another, man. I really hope we're getting another. You know what I was thinking about for Summer of Pain? So last time we had Summer of Pain, that's when we got the Karina's Challenges, I believe, right? Did those two things time together? Or didn't something time with it? Maybe it was the, no, it wasn't like the Grandmaster's Gauntlet, although that was like close to it, right? Anyway, I kind of remember them introducing the Summer of Pain, or Karina's Challenges, like with other content. And it's kind of interesting that that's exactly what's happening this month too, right? Karina's Challenges along with 7.4. So instead of kind of like spacing these things out a little bit more, and you know, keeping the month to month maybe a bit more interesting, it feels like it was intentionally kind of brought out at a time where your resources are going to be a little bit more dry, and you might have to go to Papa Odin and maybe hit up his vault to complete all the challenges if you want to do it quickly or something. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it felt like a little bit. Did PT today, hurt like crap, but I can move my arm, so it's better. Ribs healed, but doing well. Thanks for asking. Okay. Well, cool, man. Cool. Okay. PJ, talk to me about 7.3, 7.4, and Karina's 2 plan. What are you gonna do? Oh man. Ooh, static. We're gonna have to talk about that in a bit. I don't know, man. I mean, I do have some plans, but yeah, let's talk about that in a bit. Casual Cashew sending over a buck, just saying cheers, Messiah. Oh, here we go. Howdy and good night, Bald One. Playing Horizon Forbidden West, and these machines aren't going to slay themselves, I understand. Also, finally pulled Ghost, so I guess I win the game now, right? You did. Casual Cashew, congrats, man. You talking about Ghost in MCOC or Ghost in Horizon Forbidden West? Either way, if you're a Ghost, you win. I think that's how all games work. It has to, right? Dude, grats though, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Pixie Bells and an overbucks saying BGBG, 5-star Professor X, thoughts, tangents, and please answer these Karina Challenge questions. Oh man, which Karina Challenge questions? Was it similar to statics of when am I gonna do Karina Challenge? Thoughts though, Professor X is amazing. I mean, I see MSD in here, and MSD is like he speaking of Grandmaster's Gauntlet, he got through it all without having to revive, largely due to how powerful Professor X is as a champion. I would say Professor X, garbage with the suicide masteries. It's one of the only things that you really can't do with the champ is run suicides. But otherwise, very strong champ. I don't have a ranked up Professor X. I pulled a 5-star at some point myself, but it was kind of at a time where I was struggling for mutant resources for ranking up 6 stars, so I couldn't rank up the 5-star. So I've never really played Professor X in a serious way. But I know the champ's a beast. I know the champ's insane. And honestly, like I've been wanting to pull Professor X for the longest. I've been trying to get him as a 6-star. Because he's got high prestige, and I think I would really enjoy his playstyle. Although I'm running suicides now, when I was in for Loki, I really wasn't running suicides for the longest, and I don't really need to be running suicides right now anyway. When Battlegrounds come through, they're going to be getting taken off again. And he feels like a mystic mutant, if that makes sense at all. Just because you're able to throw so many specials with the champion compared to the average mutant or average champion of any class type, with the exception of mystics, because mystics, that's kind of what they're all about, is throwing specials. So yeah, just lots of specials being thrown, all your damage really coming from them specials. He's got some really good synergies as well, but that kind of concludes the tangent since I don't have a high level Professor X myself. So this isn't really from first-hand experience. It's from just watching others. But he's a beast. He's insane. Okay. Get out of my face, King Groot. Thank you. Well, and speaking of MSD, though, MSD saying Twitter. Okay. What do we have on the Tweetierverse? Let's see here. Sup, pal? New side quest slash Bosch Rush stuff. Did I just say Bosch? Bosch Rush stuff. That Scarlet Witch is special 2 locked, so either full dex or die. Oh, geez. Also, a Cav. Ooh, we'll start with the Cav. Nice, dude. That's 6-star Omega. Okay. Nice. But, dang, dude. Jeez. With two, I mean, oh my god. This is ridiculous. 2-star, sub 1 KPI, just taking down 40 KPI opponents over here. Just going through the entire damn thing with this dude, full yellow bar and everything. So she's okay, so either full dex or die. So you're full dexing? Is that what's going on? Holy crap, dude. Insane. Insane, man. Crazy. Comparing MSD to the average player doesn't do any. I mean, that's there is some truth to that. Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't be bringing up how MSD is able to blast through Grandmaster's Gauntlet without using revives. But still, the champ's insane. The champ's super strong. All right, Lorson set it over $1. Lorson, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, how's it going? Great. Let's say Invisible Woman gets buffed. Would you prefer her to be more like Kitty or more like Ghost? Just a hypothetical. I don't know if I'd really like her to be like either champ. I don't know what I'd want to see for her buff. Hold on, let me go look at her synergies one more time. We kind of took a quick glance at her synergies just the other day. So like yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whenever it was. We were just recently looking at Invisible Woman. Like, she needs something, but the problem is she's so strong. Oh, jeez. Why is that so bright? What the heck's going on? I refreshed it, and it showed up normal, but then it's just going this. What the heck? Can I not use Aunt May? Oh, no, dude. My life might be over if I can't use Aunt May. Hold on a sec. It's with any champ I click on. It's not working. Oh, no. Can you guys use Aunt May? Hold on, let me open up a different browser. Ah, no, dang. I thought it worked in my Chrome browser and it was just Firefox or something. But no, it's busted there too. No! I can't use Aunt May. Oh no. Does it work for you guys? Or does the same thing happen? What do I do? No! Dude. You never knew how good Aunt May was until it's gone. It's not true. I always knew how good it was, but it's not working for me too. But someone else saying, yeah, it works for me. I can use it. Fine for me. A lot of you guys are just saying it's fine for you. But some people saying it's not for them. Weird. I mean, I wonder if I go on my phone browser. Just let me just check real quick here. No, dude, even on my phone it doesn't work. What the heck? Like, okay, you guys have to go on a champion. I should say this. Check this part of it, okay? Because I can go to Aunt May, and I can click here and stuff, right? This works, but then the moment you click on a champion, boom, it doesn't work there. So when I'm asking if it works, make sure you're doing that. Can I use other stuff? Can we look at the masteries? Masteries are good. Prestige. All this stuff is good. It's just when I look at the actual champions themselves. It's not working. It worked on I-Bomb, but not Aegon. Weird. Weird. Alright, well, I don't know what the deal is. But looks like we can't use anime tonight. So, Lorson, here's what I was going to do, man. I was going to look at the synergies. Because I think there might be a synergy where, like, don't you keep some of your damage or something like that with Invisible Woman after you go visible? Basically, I feel like that's what I'd want to have happen. Is instead of losing all of your debuffs on the opponent, I don't know if it's better just to like keep some, or maybe it'd be similar to Thing actually. You know how Thing, he's got he can gain like Furies from exceeding the cap of his rock stacks, or by using his specials converting rock stacks into Furies or something like that. Maybe it'd be similar with Invisible Woman, where like, yeah, having debuffs on the opponent contributes to your damage, but you know, when some of those go away, you gain like a permanent passive Fury on yourself that, you know, can't go away. Or maybe it can still go away, but has to be done through like having a bleed on yourself or something. I don't know. The problem with Invisible Woman is just that it's a huge ramp up effort required to play the champ, and then it just disappears the moment that you take any sort of hits. But she's super strong. I don't want her to play like Ghost in the sense that you're always trying to what's it called, like, you know, always having those missed hits or whatever. I want her to be her own champ. I don't want you to just be dashing wildly back and forth too, like you do with Kitty. I wouldn't want her to be either of those champs. I want her to be her own. So yeah. It's weird that it's working for some of you guys and not for others. I mean, I tried in Chrome, which is like by far the most popular browser, right? And I'm assuming a lot of you guys in here are also using Chrome, and it's working probably for some of you guys in Chrome. Otherwise, that would be like my first thoughts is like, you guys using Internet Explorer? Is it somehow working there? But I can't imagine there'd be so many people using Internet Explorer or whatever Microsoft's is these days, you know? Oh my god, dude. This Korg damage. I mean, you know what? I should have just finished him with a special too, but I was like, I'll just heal. That's stupid. Just kill him. That did not kill him. Oh my god. Am I really about to die to Korg here just because I am taking so much reflected damage? There we go. We'll just hit him with only lights. Okay. My goodness. Okay. Superman sent it over $1 though, saying, hello, BG. What of a bald man? How are you tonight? Tweet. Okay. Let's see. Hey, beautiful bald man. Got a bunch of 6-stars today. Excited for that King Groot. Also got a Kamala Khan as a 6-star, but forgot to screenshot. Forgot to screenshot, hey? Or maybe you just weren't too excited about that one, huh? But nice, dude. Hey, new 6-stars. Is that 3 of them? I mean, 4 of them in total. That's cool, man. 4 more 6-stars filling out the 6-star roster. Nice, dude. Very nice, very nice. Casual Cashew sent it $1 saying, Sir Grant of Beans, Keeper of Bananas, Buffer of Bald Caps, Bearded Beauty of the Badlands, Secret Sassy Groomer, Hoarder of Crystals, and all things shiny. And Professional Procrastinator, farewell. Wow. What a farewell message right there, man. Leaving in style. Sent that message 8 minutes ago while I was trying to figure out what was going on with Aunt May. So you may have already left. I don't know. But Casual Cashew, thank you very much. Farewell. Enjoy your... they're like dinosaur robots or something in that game, I think, right? Something like that. I don't know. Buddy of mine plays that game, so yeah. Zarafa Blaze and Overbuck as well. Thank you, dude. Sam was planning on grinding Kitty tomorrow and really dreading it. Is this a story of how you... Oh, man. See, look at this, dude. Why is it every time I use these champs specifically? Now I got to deal with this annoying match. But what was I going to say? Was ready to pop some arena boost crystals / go to bed and decided to use the last of my 6-star stars to open 2 more features. No grind for me. Hey, nice, dude. Congrats, man. Congrats on that kitty. That 6-star kitty. Very nice. Noble Warrior Heroes sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? Let's see. ABG. Big news. Don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I don't care. So my cousin works in Kabam, and just got word that Winter Soldier is getting buffed, and it's insane. I hope that this is not true, because, dude, you're about to get your cousin in so much trouble. But this, I had to read it anyway, whether it's true or not, because it just reminded me of those, like, so... My uncle works in Nintendo, and he said that the next Legend of Zelda is actually going to be, they're going to go to the moon. That's that message reminded me of, man. On a serious note, though, dude, if your cousin actually does work for Kabam, just keep that stuff to yourself, I'd say. It's cool that you get a little bit of inside info or something, but... 1, you could get him in trouble. 2, you know, it kind of spoils things for other people. So, no need to do that. Just let it happen when it happens, you know. But thank you for the buck, dude. Lorson sending over a buck as well. Saying... What is this? So in short, neither, which is understandable. Yeah, basically. Yeah, for the Invisible Woman thing? Yeah. Basically. I mean, you want the champs to feel unique and different, right? So yeah, in short, I wouldn't want them just to copy and paste the playstyle of either champ. Have them feel unique. There's not that many champs with invisibility. It should be easy enough to keep them... the few that exist feeling unique, whereas sometimes it's not that easy, right? Like there's a bunch of you know, Captain Americas, and I mean they do all feel a bit different, but like they're also all just shielded warriors at the end of the day, right? There's going to be some similarities. The more they add, the harder of that it's going to be to keep them different and all, but yeah, anyway. Keep them different. Well, Kabam did post that champion buff due in April is being delayed to real world events. Yeah. That definitely makes me think Winter Soldier. Maybe. I was thinking another champ, but hey, perhaps. What was I gonna say? Okay, I did say though I was gonna return to talking about my plans for like you know, 7.3, 7.4 Karinas, all that stuff, right? Wait, we got some breaking news. Bray, my uncle, also works at Kabam. That they're gonna have data available for Battlegrounds, showing that champs get banned the most. The part about my uncle working at Kabam is false, and I was just thinking that it would be cool if they share that data with us. I also think it'd be cool if Kabam shared data with us, but because this actually came up in like the early what's it called? In the early what's it called, man? Sorry, the early discussions. Sorry, I was just trying to, you know, listen to the person. Like, stop trying to get your cousin in trouble or whatever, man. Like, just leave. I don't know how old you are, but this is a life lesson that you gotta learn. Keep that stuff private. Your cousin shared that to you privately, if that is even true. If it's not true, you're just looking for attention, which we don't need either. But if it is true, just keep that stuff private, man. Okay. Last warning, man. Last warning. Okay. What was I gonna say though? Yeah. About the data. So when the Battlegrounds first came out, there was a lot of discussions. In part of that was like about data, because even thinking about like how Dota works. So Dota 2. Part of how they monetize that game, because it's completely free. You get all the characters in the game. There's no like different levels to buy or anything like that. You cannot buy power in any way, shape, or form. Not in the traditional sense, at least. But you can kind of buy info. You can buy data. You know, there's a thing called Dota Plus that actually will kind of give you that sort of information of like, you know, there's like AI simulated matches and stuff like that, and it'll kind of give you odds of like, okay, well, if you pick this champion versus that team, you'll have, you know, maybe a 40% win rate. But if you pick this other champ, maybe you'll have like a 60% win rate. You know, so it kind of that whole idea of like knowledge is power kind of thing. They'll actually like sell some of that data. Now that's Valve, and I'd say Valve is a bigger company than Kabam. So it's probably easier for them to pull something like that off than it is for Kabam to do. But in my opinion, it's one of the best ways to monetize a free-to-play game, because it's just like you know. The game can't play for you. All they can tell you is like, well, you have a slightly higher win percentage by picking, you know, this sort of champion or something like that, right? But anyway, there were some talks about data, and people were saying like, oh, it'd be cool to see like which champs would have like, you know, higher win rates and stuff like that. And I definitely agree that it'd be cool, but I think unless it was through like a premium way of doing it, which I wouldn't mind, because you know, Kabam got to make their money. It feels so much more fair than like you know, having units to refresh your champs. But like depending on what that info is, at least. But anyway, if they did have that stuff like just for free for everyone to see, I feel like it would maybe dictate too much of what players pick. I would want that info afterwards, is what I'm getting at. So like, let's say they refresh the nodes, let's just say like every month or something like that. Right? It could be faster than that, but let's just say every month. Well, at the end of the month, kind of what they do for like the Legends results is they'll tell you like a week into the next month, like who got Legends. That's kind of what I would want to hear, is like, what's it called? Like which champs had like the highest win rates and stuff like that, which champs were banned the most, all that good stuff. Just say that like afterwards, so that it's still up to the players to kind of figure all that stuff out during the month, and you're not just kind of copy and pasting whatever the data is telling you, kind of thing. All right, hold on. Okay. All right. Lore person sending over Buck saying she just gets sleeped on a lot. I gotta say, I like the way Kabam uses Miles' miss mechanic. She just needs a minor tune-up. I agree. I do think that Invisible Woman is strong and that she probably is slept on. The reality is, I think Invisible Woman is a lot more powerful than people realize, but she's also just not fun. You know? I think fun factor has a lot to do with which champs get played. You know what I mean? So that's what it boils down to. Is like she's super strong, but if people don't enjoy that play style, then she's not going to get played. She's not going to get talked about. It doesn't even matter how many like insane videos get made about the champ. Actually, that's not true. If people make insane videos with the champ, it definitely influences other people, and maybe they'll play the champ a bit more. But like at the end of the day, people are still gonna gravitate towards the other champs more so. Okay. Anyway, it's so funny how I just pranked 262 people, including being the great BG. Yeah, like I said, man, just looking for attention like that is not fun either, man. Either way, the only person you're pranking is yourself, dude. It's not cool, man. So, anyway, maybe come back when you're a little bit older or something. I don't know what to say, dude. I mean, you're not banned or anything like that, but I don't know, man. Be less annoying. I hate to say it so bluntly and maybe a little rudely, but don't be annoying. If you're being annoying just for the sake of it, then we don't need that in here. All right, Fear and Loathing sent it over to saying, "Hey BG, is Scarlet Witch sigil rank 3 worthy?" Well, here's the thing about Sigil Witch. I don't have her. You got to have the sigil to have the witch. Of the sigil variety, right? So I'm never gonna really get her. Well, I shouldn't say never. Kabam did say at some point it'll be possible to get Sigil Witch even without having the sigil, but they said it was gonna be like 6 months later or something like that, or 6+. I think they might have said 6+ months. At this point, it's been quite a while. And there's still no sign of seeing Sigil Witch for free-to-play players, so we'll see what happens. I'll believe it when I see it. So I don't have the champ. There's not much I can really tell you, other than you know, some of my alliance mates, they took her to rank 3. They didn't regret it. Apparently, she can be a bit annoying in Alliance War defense. I think some people brought her to war. On that one, you're gonna have to just check out some videos and yeah, ask other people that have the champ, because she's a champ that, like, so certain champs we don't even have access to on like the CCP beta, and that's one of those champs. Where like I can't even ask to get that champ. They already said like nah. So yeah, I don't even have any way at all of playing that character myself, unless I started a new account, got the sigil, you know, all that stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. Not trying to be rude, but do you play any games like PlayStation or Xbox? Oh, it's not rude, man. It's not a rude question at all. I don't have a PlayStation or Xbox. My PC is capable enough. It's not the most amazing PC for games, at least. You know, because I do have a MacBook as well, which is all right for games, but yeah, I mean, it's not really anyway. I could play PC games is what I'm getting at, but I really don't. I mostly just play MCOC. And I mean, I did mention Dota. I haven't played Dota in a few months at this point, but I used to play Dota. It's a game I kind of, you know, return to every so often. And whenever I return to it, I'll play maybe like a game or two a night for, you know, like a few weeks, and then take another break from it or something like that. I haven't played that game in a while. I mean, I'm pretty much just play MCC at the moment. And then spend my free time working on some other stuff, which eventually I'll be able to share with you guys. Eric Nelson's $100 saying ABG Vanipool is really good for 7.3 Kang. I just suck and don't know how to fight Kang. So took a couple of revives. So when you get to 100%, 7.3.6, just know Vanipool is pretty good. Okay. I have heard that Vanipool is good for that fight, so makes sense. Sounds good, dude. I don't think my Vanipool is ranked up still. Pretty sure, but yeah, I've also heard just like straight up Venom is also good for that fight too. So that might be who I use. But yeah, nicely done, dude. Nicely done. Beating that Kang. Good stuff. No more mass rank up videos, Brain. Nick, probably not. Maybe though. Like the monthly mass rank up vids, I can't do those anymore because I don't pull in enough glory like I used to. That's how I was getting so many of like the tier 4 basic, tier 1 alpha, tier 2 alpha, like those resources, just to be taking all my like arena champs up and stuff. That said, I have kind of been ranking my champs without leveling them for the most part. So I could still do a mass rank up video. It would just be like once every 3 months instead of once every month. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to just occasionally make like regular rank up vids or what. But yeah, the monthly, like every month mass rank up, those are no more. All right, anyway, Eric Nelson, thank you again. Jesse sending over a buck as well. So I need to awaken my 6-star kitty. Where can I get an awakening gem? There's no chance I could do Abyss right now, and I will try, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get her from the arena. I would say work towards Act 7. 100%. Has Kabam like officially released rewards for it yet? I don't think so yet, right? But the what's it called? The data mine info. I believe there was an awakening gem there, which I don't know if that info is correct or not, but it would make sense that there would be a 6-star generic awakening gem from Act 7. And Act 7, although it's not like, because I think that's like part of the 100% rewards, and although that takes time to do and stuff, it's something that you can chip away at little by little and work towards getting that gem for your kitty. There's not many other ways. You know, every once in a while we'll get like a bonus event in game that will give an awakening gem. I think Act 6 also has one. I think it's class based. I mean the Abyss, but there's not much else, man. I would say 4th of July, you can start saving towards 4th of July, because there's more than likely going to be an awakening gem there too. It's just, you know, it's supposed to be a rare resource that you don't just get super easily, you know? So yeah. EJ, do you see the new Mac desktops? Insane. As a Windows guy, I'm very jealous. Also, new iPhone SE. I looked at it a little bit. Yeah, I was actually pretty hyped for the iPhone. Because this is really what I wanted, was for them to release another iPhone, because I like this is an iPhone 8 Plus that I'm streaming on right now, and I like the aspect ratio. That's the big thing for me. Like, I actually have a newer iPhone that I just got, what is it, like 4 months ago or something like that, which is cool, but I don't want to stream on this phone. This is like my actual phone, and then I have one that's not connected to cellular. It's just like a little tablet. And I wanted to update it because this thing's getting kind of old at this point, right? iPhone 8 Plus, that's came out, what was it, like 20, well, I don't know, we're on 13, right? So you do the math, right? It's got some age on it. So it'd be nice to get an updated one, but I already looked at the resolution. Here's the problem, man. Let me pull it up real quick. I don't know if this is correct or if it's been updated or what. I don't know if it's hold on, is it officially on like apple.com at this point? I don't know. Basically, I just typed it into Google, the specs. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I just typed into Google the specs or whatever, and this is the iPhone SE 2022, right? And looking at the display, the aspect ratio is 16:9, so that's perfect for what I want, right? But the pixels, it's 750 by 1334. I feel like it's gonna make the image more blurry. I don't even know if that's true, if that's how it works when streaming, but I think it is because I stream at 1920 by 1080 resolution. So I think to like upscale that, like I don't know if when connecting it to a computer it would just have like a good image, or if it would have to upscale it, or I don't know how it works, man. But I'm tempted to get that phone, try it out, and then if it doesn't work and the image quality does go down, well, then I would just return it. So, you got like a week to return it or something like that, right? So I have looked at that. The desktops and stuff like that, I don't really care about that stuff, to be honest. They look good, but the laptop that I got was supposed to be like a desktop replacement, and it kind of is. But I'm using it, but I haven't like fully taken down my actual PC desktop that I'm using, because I keep meaning to buy some adapters so that I could hook up all my stream stuff, and I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, that laptop is actually so good that like I don't need forget a desktop. Like I'm just gonna use that thing, and still just connect it to a monitor. But it probably is really good. It's also really expensive because it's Apple, and I mean that's just that Apple tax. But yeah. Anyway, just Hyper sending over a buck as well, saying, "Hey BG, thinking of opening a YouTube account and showing my journey." You should, dude. And progression of my account. Any tips? I know currently my account is not great, but everyone's got to start somewhere. Exactly, dude. When I started my YouTube channel, I was already way behind everyone else. It didn't matter. I didn't let that hold me back, and you shouldn't let it hold you back either. Start a YouTube again. Listen, progress. It's not about where you want to be. It's like, it's about showing the difference, I mean, think about like brand new accounts, right? The new account challenges. What's fun about it? It's fun seeing that progress. So it doesn't matter if your account is the greatest or not or anything like that. But as far as tips go, man, I have some tips, but I always kind of forget exactly the best tips to share when people ask this question, because I'm never ready for it. I mean, the biggest thing is just to make the content that you yourself like to watch. Because if you have fun watching it, well, you'll probably have fun making it. I mean, hey, if you don't have fun making it, well, you could always just stop. Like, it's not that big a deal, right? But at least try. Just put like a little bit of your own spin on it. That's number one. I'd say number two is like, try not to stress about like the quality of your videos early on, because the thing is, man, nobody's gonna watch like your first couple videos. I mean, if, like, a few people will. I mean, you share it around with like your alliance and stuff like that, right? So I'm not saying literally no one. I just mean like compared to, let's say you're making videos for a few months. Compared to a few months down the line, it's like practically no one will have seen your first videos, right? So there's nothing really to be, you know, too self-conscious about. Just do your best and see it more as like a learning experience rather than trying to be perfect right away. I mean, you're never going to be perfect, but especially early on, like, just do your best. And yeah, as time goes on and more people watch, then you can start thinking about like, oh, it'd be nice if this looked a little better, you know, things like that. Make some small improvements over time. I'm gonna start YouTube and call it "Imagine having this account and still being this crappy at the game." It might be too long for a title, but there you go. Nobody watches my OnlyFans. It happens. Oh man. What else do I have for tips? I don't know if I mean, I would say audio is more important than video. So try your best to, I mean, I don't know if you're even going to put like your face on screen. Some people choose to have face cam, some don't. You could always change that later if you don't have a webcam or whatever. That's what I did. But audio, I mean, some people don't even use their voice, but I think voice is pretty important. Like, you know, not totally required, but man, it's hard for me to watch videos that don't have some sort of at least narration or something, some kind of conversation to it. So I would say if you're gonna do that, you don't need like a crazy good microphone, but you know, if you're gonna put money into anything, that's what I'd recommend putting money into. You can get some pretty good stuff for, you know, like the headset I was wearing for years. It was like $35 or something. You can get something pretty decent for a relatively low amount of money. That's kind of all I got off the top of my head. I don't know if any of that helps, but good luck, dude. Good luck. Eric Holm quests, and over $1. Thank you, dude. I've mentioned this in secret streams, but honestly, opinion, do you believe they'd actually keep Omega Sentinel armor break as strong as it is? Wait, armor break? Wasn't it armor up? Does she have armor break? Oh, okay, you did correct it afterwards. Armor up. Yeah, absolutely. Her armor up, I mean, it's strong, but like, at the end of the day, it's a buff, which there's a lot of things that interact with buffs. I mean, you know, buffet. It was like one of the first nodes that we've seen that interacted with it, and that came out years ago. There's like so many different other nodes or abilities or anything that can interact with it. Actually, isn't there like, maybe she had something in her description that said it couldn't be prevented or something. I don't know. Either way, it's a defensive thing at the end of the day. It's not like it's not like insane damage, right? It increases her survivability. There's already champions that have way crazier survivability. Thing, for example, can literally stop 100% of incoming damage. Defensive abilities, they cap out in this game. For example, Sentinel. Sentinel with full analysis charges with the synergy. I would love to put it on screen right now, but Aunt May not working, for me at least. It's a synergy with Emma that gives like physical resistance, and I think there was a couple of other synergies that could increase the champ's survivability, right? But it caps out at a certain point. Like I don't think, oh, she is immune to nullify. Okay, I thought so. I couldn't remember exactly what it is, but I knew she had like something. Okay, but I believe damage reduction caps out at 90%, unless it's like a specific ability that goes beyond it. That is right, because of course, you know, like I said, Thing can prevent 100% damage. Ghost, when invisible with synergy, can prevent that damage. Things like that, right? But I mean, just through like getting hit in the face and having either armor or physical resistance or energy resistance, or those types of things, like that calculation, that formula, I believe it caps out at 90% damage reduction. And even if it didn't, the diminishing returns kicks in so hard that, like, yeah. Plus, armor is pretty much completely negated when you get critically hit. So if there's no crit resistance that the champion has, which I don't believe she has any, that armor, you're not even going to feel it on 30% of all the hits that you're taking or whatever it is from some of these champs anyway. So no, like when it comes to armor up abilities, it would be extremely rare that you'd see any kind of nerf to him. Oh, that's true. Scarco saying BG Omega Sentinel will not be in the balancing program. Yes, that's very important to state too. She's actually not even part of the balancing program. So let me see if I can find that forum post real quick. Let's see. I think it's this one. Hold on, let me finish this fight because I'm actually getting smoked here. Get out of my face, dude. Smoke this. Okay, so there's a post here on the official forums that said delaying champion attributes and champion balance updates. Let me read through this real quick. Greetings, summoners. We will be delaying the launch of our new champion attributes, formerly called the champion rating system. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Anyway, for a short period of time, this means that Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock, and Omega Sentinel will not be part of this new approach to balancing champions. So boom, right there. Omega Sentinel, she just got nerf immunity. You thought she was powerful enough? Well, they just buffed her by giving her an additional immunity. Now she's immune to nerfs. I mean, no champ's immune to nerfs, right? But like 6 months later, she's not going to be getting looked at. She's only going to be getting looked at if there's something like super game breaking. We're initially ready to launch this system this month with a set of approximately 30 champions with their attributes added to the champion spotlights, but found the system will be more useful to players with a larger group of champions to compare to. We aim to have the system launch when we're able to display attributes for approximately 100 champions. You can look forward to more information about champion attributes and the launch timing as we move closer to a new launch date. This whole thing is a little bit weird to me. It's not easy. It's not. You can't really make systems like this too fast. Going through and trying to figure out like the attributes of these champs, it takes a lot of effort. I'm really curious. I mean, Kabam John and J-Nick, they're the balance guys, and I'm assuming that like they're the ones going through all this stuff. But I would imagine like this isn't even gonna come that fast. I don't think they're gonna have 100 champions ready to have their attributes showing for next month. I would bet if I had to guess, I would say this is probably delayed like a few months. Like, I don't know, man. Because if it's not delayed a few months, well, then why not just do all of them? Like, if it's not even that big a deal, if they could just like bang these out, well, then screw it, just do all of them. But it's not. I don't think it's that easy to do, right? So it probably takes a while to like assign attributes to all these champs. They probably have a ton of internal data that they're pulling from to make things easier. So I don't think it's going to be quite as difficult as if it was like a community made system. But I still it just, I don't know. It's just not something that you can do like overnight. So I would guess maybe like 2-3 months from now we would have that sort of system. I don't know though. Who knows, man? Maybe they're not that far away. Maybe they're already at like 50 champs or something like that. Even though they mentioned their goal was 30. But anyway, let's see. So also down here, if you guys missed this post, it says, additionally, we get to inform you that due to current real-world events, we will be pulling a champion that had planned an update for next month. We do not feel that celebrating this champion at this time is appropriate and is insensitive. Gamora will be the only champion to receive an update in April, and we'll have updated animations as well. Now listen, guys, we don't need to get political in here, okay? So I'm not looking to start a conversation around this. They didn't say officially who, but, you know, the assumption is that it's probably Red Guardian. That was the other champion, because it's, you know, kind of the equivalent of like a Captain America for Russia, or, you know, so that's probably what it is, but they never said officially which champ. And yeah, like I said, we don't need to get into all that stuff, but just to add the slightest bit of context. So yeah, it looks like only one champ update next month, and then hopefully we still see that buff sometime later, because I've got a duped Red Guardian, man. I want that champ to be good. But okay. Super game breaking. Herc and Kitty step back into the bushes, Homer Simpson style, hiding with Quake and Ghost. Hey, I mean, those champs, they got nerf immunity too, basically, but yeah. Okay, Lorson. Hey, Bean, you'll be surprised. Hold on. Screw it. It really does annoy me having two of the same class typing. I can't even explain how much it annoys me. It's something so small at the end of the day, but it just annoys me to the point where, like, I think about manually dragging these champs, but it's just so convenient to hit that button. Anyway, hey Bean, you'll be surprised with how many people get saved by the EMT in the bathroom in their birthday suit. What? It's mind-blowing, really? Remind you of anything? Nope. Listen, I'm not. That's not prompting me to tell a story of me in the bathroom. Nope. Absolutely not. Nice try, though. Thank you, Lorson. Drew, sending over €1. Drew, thank you, dude, saying ABG. Finished my Labyrinth grind yesterday. Nice. And got all 3 challenges knocked out. The next is from O Canada. It was Tricky, Logan, Dupe, Strife, or Corvus. Ooh. Took the long-term play with Strife. Okay. Interesting, man. Interesting. I think a lot of people would have taken Corvus, but that's not a bad play. You know, Strife could be useful for Karina's round 2. Or if you're just not really into Corvus, I kind of understand it. Like, I would probably still take Corvus. But I kind of hate playing Corvus too, man. It'd be one of those decisions that, like, I wouldn't be totally happy, but I feel like I would have to pick him just because he's Corvus, you know? But I'd say it's not a bad pick, taking Strife. Either way, dude, grats on getting those challenges done, and grats on getting rewarded for it, man, with a new champ there. Very nice. Buff totals this year aren't looking good. Quarter of the year gone, and 1 champion buff. Basically, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a third of the year with like Psycho Man's buff. Really, I mean, I haven't played him. I should say that I haven't played the new buffed Psycho Man, but I mean, there was hardly any buff to it. So. Does that count as a buff? And then Gam Gam is that's who they said is getting buffed next, right? I mean, this is how many tries have they had? Yeah, it is Gam Gam. How many tries, how many attempts have they had at Gam Gam at this point? You know how to make her a good champ. Hopefully she actually is good, but I'm not holding my breath anymore at this point. You know, it's gonna be 4 months in. And that might be the first actual buff that we've had in 2022. We'll see. When are you gonna start Karina's challenge? Okay, so yeah, I meant to talk about this earlier. I mean, I have talked about it in previous nights, which is why I wasn't super quick to answer the Karina's questions. But here's kind of my plan for content right now. I'd like to do 7.3 first. I have 3 quests left there, 15 paths total. Really not a big deal, but hey, still I gotta get it done. So I want to get that done pretty soon, ideally before 7.4 comes out, and then I want to do 7.4. I want to get that done probably before I start the challenges, before I start doing Karina's. But I don't know. I mean, there might be something that would persuade me to starting Karina's before 100%ing 7.4, but that's kind of the plan. It's like I'm not really too worried about Karina's at this point, and yeah, I'll kind of hop in that stuff once story mode is caught up on and knocked out and everything. So that's kind of the plan. I was hoping for Gamora and Storm buff. Same. I guess Storm is coming later though, because I think they said they're doing what's it called? Like an animation buff for her too. I think, right? Honestly, don't believe Psycho Man counts. There's no link between his utility and damage. It's pretty rough, huh? I was pretty psyched for that too, but can you please check out my YouTube account? I can't right now, dude. I'm streaming. Can't pull up any YouTube accounts at the moment. Keep trying to stick to Gamora's original build goal, but they're failing to realize that the original goal sucks. Kind of. I mean, honestly, I didn't really hate the idea like that they had originally for Gam Gam, of like, just sort of buffing the champ, but not making it too serious of a buff. And like, yeah, it's a good champ for people to get early on or something. I didn't really hate it at first, but like, if you try to buff the champion again, it needs to count, dude. Like, either stick to, you know, either stick to what your goal was of like just making a minor buff that makes the champ slightly more playable on new accounts, or actually make the champ good for character, like for accounts that already have a bunch of champs. Like, stop trying to, you know, inch closer towards it when you're like miles away from that. It feels silly. It feels like a waste of time and effort. Like, just, you know, one or the other. This in-between stuff ain't working. Right, yeah. Like I said, we're not taking this political, guys. There's no. Let's just avoid the topic. Just a reminder to the person that got timed out, or not even timed out, but message deleted. Your characters are cool. Thanks, man. UG, who for first rank 4, Fury, Doom, APOC, Unduped, or Cap IW? Listen, rank 4s. Is this 6-star rank 4? I'm assuming 6-star rank 4. If it's 6-star rank 4, it's a totally personal decision. I would highly recommend just thinking about what's important to you in game to help make that decision, but that's really all you can do, man. Asking other people is not the way to go, in my opinion. Because if it was me, I would say, well, what's important to me? Battlegrounds or Alliance War, those were the things that mattered to me the most. Or Prestige. And I'd be looking to rank up champs that I use in war, kind of thing. But I don't know who you use in war. You know? So that's the kind of thing that you got to think about. BG, can you check your Twitter? Sent you a tweet? Sure. Had a question regarding 5.1 progression and my account future. Cheers. Okay, Benjamin, let's see. Benjamin, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Let me refresh just to make sure, but... oh, here it is, actually. That's weird that it wasn't showing this tweet just a second ago. Odd. Because it wasn't new. It came in like 29 minutes ago. But okay, let's see. This is my roster at the moment. Who should I focus on upgrading? What other characters should I be aiming to get next? Synergy quit. Well, as far as aiming to get next, you can't really aim to get champs too much. You know, there are dual class crystals, but you can't really count on those. Even a dual class crystal is like a 1 in 60 chance of getting a champ that you're trying to like focus on. So I wouldn't really be focusing on getting new champs. You kind of just play whatever hand you're dealt in MCOC. Okay, should I bother upgrading any 4 stars, or should I only upgrade 5 stars from now on? Let's see. We've got really strong 5 stars here in APOC and Magneto. Wow. That's really good. So you might not need to rank up more 4 stars, honestly. Usually I say it's good to get like 1, maybe 2 of a class type, a 4-star ranked up. But in your case, those 5 stars are going to carry really hard. That said, it's not like completely out of the question to rank up a couple 4 stars. Okay, here's what I would do if I were you. I mean, you already have a couple 4 stars ranked up, right? But like, I would continue focusing on APOC and Magneto whenever possible. I would probably recommend APOC over Mags for that, like the next rank up. But it doesn't necessarily matter. They're both insane. You can kind of take your personal preference. If you want to go Mags first, that's fine. But I think it'd be good to get Ultron ranked up as a 4-star. You're gonna need someone with I mean, you kind of have poison immunity with She-Hulk and bleed immunity with Magneto for the most part. But it'd be nice to get another champ with those immunities, especially 2 in the same champ. Right, so getting someone like Ultron ranked up might not be a bad idea. Unless you happen to pull another 5-star that you'd want to go with. And then there was one more. Claire. I think Claire would be a good one to get ranked up as well. This will give you 2 other additional class types that you can throw in to diversify a little bit. But other than those 2, I think you can focus mostly on just 5 stars. The new ones that come in. Do you have Cable? I don't know if you have a Cable anywhere. I'm not seeing any at a quick glance. But you like for now, you can literally just make this your team. Archangel, APOC, Magneto, She-Hulk, and then any star level Cable just for synergy support for APOC. And that'll be a pretty good team to run, honestly. But yeah, that's what I'd recommend. It's okay to get a couple more 4 stars ranked up, but your 5s are so good that you can mostly bypass 4 stars at this point and just focus on the 5s. Hey BG, really tempted to save for Omega Sentinel feature due to her number 3 prestige placement. Yeah, but then again, I could use a 6-star Doom and Herc. I think I'm stuck in the early OS hype at the moment. We've all been there. Hyped about some new champ coming, right? Yeah, man. I mean, Omega Sentinel seems like she's going to be really good for Battlegrounds too. She seems like, I mean, she has the a little bit of a Hercules feel. Maybe the more utility focused rather than like burst damage focus that Hercules has. Like, of course, Hercules has utility too, but I mean, you know, these two champs, since they were kind of going head to head in the polls and stuff, it kind of feels like they're both going to be like really powerful all around in the game, high prestige even, just with like slightly different focuses. So I think it's okay to have some Omega Sentinel hype. That said, definitely wait for people to play test the champ. Yeah, it could just be that early hype, and maybe she does suck. But that's the kind of the vibe I'm getting from the champ, at least. Probably won't be as well received as Hercules because damage is king, right? And I don't think she has that kind of damage, but for the people with stacked rosters, I have a feeling that both these champs are going to be, like, she's just going to be on that level of power. Feature Crystal have been good to me this go around. Pulled an Awakened Null. Nice. Just pulled Kitty Pride. Want to use Romance Awakening Gem, but I've told my horses and use it on Herc. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Herc is pretty good to awaken. I know it'll be my second rank 4, but I'm a bit torn for my third between Mole God, Apoc, Kitty, and Diablord. Those are some powerful choices right there, man. PG would add Dazzler and Star Shutter. Star Shutter? Yeah, totally. I see someone's asking what champs would you add if you could. So I don't really know much about the Marvel Universe, so I don't know too many characters that aren't already in this game. Was Juggernaut mentioned the last streams? I don't think so, Drew. What do you in what way are you saying this Jugs mentioned? In chat, have you noticed that you cannot pause the game if you have the skip button enabled while you're in a special 3 animation? Try it. It won't work. Dang, I haven't realized that, but sounds like a bug they need to fix. Not too big a deal though, right? Because you could just skip the animation and then pause, but still a little annoying. I do like pausing during special 3s because then you have that moment to come back and you know, you've got a second before you have to jump back to the action. What are some tips for first time clear of Act 6.1 without God tier 5 stars? Tip number 1, pull 5-star God tier champs. No, I mean, just generalized tips. Well, I would say there's a couple of big obstacles that you don't need amazing champions to get around. You just have to have champs that fit these certain categories to get through. One of them, one of the biggest obstacles is the Crossbones boss in 6.1.5. You're gonna need someone that can deal with poison, either an immunity or the ability to shrug off that poison. You know, otherwise you're not gonna get through that Crossbones, or not easily at least. Technically, you could always brute force your way through with Unit Man, but that's not really fun. The second quest has a Biohazard Sentinel that you're going to need bleed immunity to get through. So you need at least one 5-star or 6-star with bleed immunity or the ability to deal with it. One that can deal with poison. They don't need to be on the same champs. Those are like the two big hard requirements, I would say. In addition to that, though, there's just a lot of robot bosses to deal with, so having champs that can effectively take down robots, it's always a nice bonus. You know, but that's pretty much it, man. If you have more specific questions, we could try to answer those. But 6.1, it's like any other piece of content. You go in with the best champs you got, you do your best. Sometimes you're ready for it, sometimes you gotta, you know, be more patient, collect more revives, maybe even you know, unlock some more powerful masteries, or maybe wait for the right champs to come in. Popping open dual class what's it called, tech and cosmic crystals could be good, because there's a lot of immunities in the tech class of, you know, like with the robots, bleed and poison. There's a lot of poison immunity in the cosmic class, and in general, cosmic is pretty good at taking down robots since they usually have class advantage, and sometimes other abilities that can help. So I think popping open a few of those crystals could help you get situated a little bit faster, perhaps. But that said, there's also good counters in other class types too, like Magneto. Shatrugal handed over 100 rupees. Shatrugal, thank you very much. Saying, BG, what do you think 5-star Kitty would go for in the basic arena? Tough to say. I would think somewhere around 20 million. You know, it's a little bit hard for me to gauge Kitty hype. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, Kitty, obviously, super strong champion, right? Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the, I had it open for a while. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get through this fight. Oh, God. I don't know if I could even win this fight anymore at this point. I can't do shock damage to Nebs here. We got this, maybe? Yeah, we got it. Okay. Let's see. So, it's a little bit hard for me to gauge Kitty hype because I do think she's so super strong, but I don't see a ton of people play her. Like, she's definitely not as commonly used as someone like Hercules, even though I think she's, you know, on that level of power. So I think a good champ to maybe compare her to is maybe Shang-Chi. Which, I mean, his arena, the 5-star round 1 was 23 million. That was also like 450, so there was a bunch of slots after that. So it was like low 20s. You know, you could see like Mr. Negative was another one that was like, you know, low 20s. I would, that's where I'm guessing is like, you know, 21, 22, somewhere in that area. But if she is like, you know, a lot more hype than Shang-Chi, it could even go a little bit higher. Like, let's see what was Hercules. Hercules was 30 million round 1. And that was nearly 500 rank. Round 2 was 32 million, but that was 276 rank, so it was not as high. I don't expect Kitty to go this high, but she is she's powerful enough that if enough people want that kind of power, she could go that high. So, hard to say, but I would guess more Shang-Chi territory where, like, I mean, I was saying, like, 21, 22, but maybe a bit higher than that, even, like, 23, 24. Hard to say, though, man. Bit hard to say. Could go as high as Herc. Probably not, though. But if you want to ensure that you're getting the champ, I would put up like Hercules numbers. But I'll probably put down a prediction of like 23, 24. I think the other part of it too with Kitty. I mean, she's got a unique playstyle that like, you know, not everyone's going to be into. But I think the other part of it is that she's in a mutant class that's already pretty stacked, right? Like the cosmic class, of course there's powerful cosmics out there, but I feel like Herc really just came in and was just like, you know, I'm the king. Whereas the mutant class, you know, if Kitty goes in there like, you know, I'm the queen of the class, there's like you know, 10 other champs that are like, whoa, slow your roll. Let's not forget about how strong oh, I see. I was asking for a ban. I was like, how did Midwest Whale get banned? I've never seen Midwest Whale do anything bad in here. But there you go. That's how you get timed out. So yeah, I don't know. I think that does affect the hype of Kitty a little bit. Of course, people still want Kitty. I still want Kitty, but if you're already in a spot where you're like, I mean, my mutant champs, I'm comfortable with them. You don't really need another. Ben Joestar with the 5 months, and my little brother Junior says, hi, Baldy. Hey. What up, Junior? Hello. Ben, thank you for the 5 months, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to your little bro. 55 mils, safe for 6-star Kitty? No. For the 6-star? No way. So 30 mils kind of... So yeah, 30 is like the safe for the 5-star. 6-star Kitty? Now, here's the thing about 6-stars, man. Take all that stuff that I just said about the 5-star and forget it. Because the 6-star, we're entering a different territory here. There's only 100 people that get 6-star Kitty. And when I was talking about like, oh yeah, the champ has a unique playstyle that maybe not a ton of people would be into, or just fewer people would be into it compared to a champ like Hercules. All that stuff goes out the window when we're talking about only 100 people getting the champ, because yeah, there will be 100 people that are like, oh, a new playstyle, cool. You know, especially at like the highest level, the people that are capable of putting up those types of scores, they're fine. They're looking for different playstyles, you know? It's when you open up more to, I mean, I don't know if I should say the masses, because 500 is still not that many people. But, I mean, hey, or 400, I guess, really, right? But hey, it's still a lot more than 100, right? So, yeah, all that stuff I don't think really applies to 6-star. 6-star, it's mostly just like, straight up, how powerful is this champion? And the bottom line is Kitty's very powerful. She's going to go high. I would not be surprised if Kitty was similar to the territory of Hercules, the 6-star version at least. What do those numbers look like again? Let's see. Well, let me see this first. So what did 6-star Hercules go for when he was a feature champ? Kind of, I was forgetting what it was, but I'm kind of surprised it was only 170 mil. This is before the ranks were being tracked. I think round 2 was higher. And now I remember like Nimrod broke that record though. So yeah, that makes sense. But what did Kitty go for? So Kitty went for right about the same, I think. Again, we don't have the ranks here, but 169. Nice. So what did let's see, Hercules in the 6-star basic. Scrolling down way too far. Here we go. 97 million. So the one difference I would say between Hercules and Kitty is that Hercules top 5 prestige. So I expect Kitty to go lower than Hercules, but not like super low comparatively. I would say Kitty maybe talking like 85 to 90 is what I would guess. That like 10% higher prestige boost that Herc got off of that wouldn't be there anymore. But it's so hard. It's so like, how do you realistically have an accurate guess? You don't. You make an educated guess. Will these numbers be correct? Probably not. It's the best I could do though. All right, Patrick Marks, CN over 5. Patrick, thank you, dude. Saying 3-star She-Hulk versus Realm of Legends Cap Marvel. She-Hulk sucks. Wait, what? 3-star She-Hulk versus Realm of Legends Jugs. She-Hulk is amazing. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, hey. No Unstoppable. And doesn't like her Furies last longer, or is it her stun last longer or something like that versus XL opponents? Something like that. Even against Cat Marvel, though, her special animations are fast. I would assume it wouldn't be that bad to keep up the Furies, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I've done that fight before. But either way, man, sounds like you're having some fun in Realm of Legends, so that's cool. Thank you for the 5, dude. Thank you very much. Lance Leader dropped 92 mil and got first for Medusa. Hot damn. Congrats. Yes, passive Fury duration is longer versus larger champs. Okay. I knew it was something like that, but I wasn't sure. It's those little details that get lost when there's 200 plus champs, you know? So far, Kabam's Summoner Choice champs have been implemented into top 5 prestige. I guess we'll have to wait and see how Quicksilver turns out. Dude. That's true, man. I mean... Alright, here's a hypothetical question for you guys, of which there's no real way to be able to answer. You know what? I'm gonna make a poll. Hold on, let me finish this fight. I don't even want to ask the question until I make the poll. But this is a dumb question that I'm just kind of curious about. Hold on. All right, that dude's down. Okay. Hypothetically, who do you think would have higher prestige? Well, let me say higher prestige if released at the same time. Quicksilver or oh god, what's the dude's name? Oh my god, why the Horse Thor, man, I'm just gonna call him Horse Thor. No, Beta Ray Bill, that's his name. Okay, took me a sec to remember. I don't know how you come up with a real answer for this, but I'm just kind of curious of like who you guys would think would have higher prestige. Quicksilver or Beta Ray Bill? I love spicy ramen. That's a good answer to the poll. Oh, man. Oh, I see. Midwest Well saying, yup, and hot and spicy ramen time. Okay. Thanks so much for the tips. Really helped me understand what I need to work on. Is it possible for you to make a guide for the new Arena Infinite streak? Is it possible? Yes. Should I do it? Yes. Will I do it? I don't know. I really should. But, yeah. My focus is on some other stuff at the moment, so if I do make another arena guide, it's not going to be all that soon. Okay, so it's basically looking 50-50 almost. Right now, 70 votes are in, and Beta Ray Bill's got 54% of the votes. To Quicksilver's 46%. Which, I'm hypnotized by the oh my god, dude. Instead of saying hypothetically, it says hypnotically. Listen, guys. I typed out hypothetically, and there must have been a typo because it had the red squiggly, so I just clicked on it and corrected. It wasn't even an auto, it was a manual correct. It was a manual correct auto correct. Son of a... Alright, I'm ending the poll. Quicksilver actually came out on top just barely, but it's basically 50-50, which I was actually I was thinking like Beta Ray Bill would maybe have higher prestige. That's even why I asked that question. But god, hypnotically, who do you think would have... Oh, jeez. This is why I don't do words, guys. It just makes me look stupid every time. Okay, anyway. Just due to Beta Ray Bill seeming stronger than Quicksilver in power, I am left to assume his prestige would be higher. He just seems like a more prestigious champ. I don't know, dude. I don't even know any other way to put it than that. They both are like powerful figures in Marvel, I assume. Not like I know the comics. But they both seem like they're powerful, but I don't know, dude. He just has that prestigious feel. Anyway, Quicksilver, though, could be the #1 highest prestige champ when you put it like that of, you know, what's it called? Hercules and now Omega Sentinel being top 5 prestige holders. Yeah. It might be time for a new prestige king, and Quicksilver could be it. With a name like Beta Ray Bill, you should be packing high prestige. That's a great way of putting it. I don't even know exactly what that means, but I agree with it 100%. Quicksilver would implement the science. Oh! Yeah, the science class doesn't even have a representative in there, right? Who's the highest science prestige? Is it Overseer? We're going to Aunt May. Let's actually get 5-star. Rank 5. Overseer number 8. We'll go 6-star, rank 4 even as well. Still Overseer, rank 8 on the list. Okay, so yeah. I mean, Mutant is knocked out with Omega Sentinel coming at least. But Science, when was the last time Science was in the top 5, dude? Mr. Negative was never, right? Dude, when was the last time a Science champ was top 5? Thing was never top 5, I'm pretty sure, right? I remember Quake being a top prestige champ at one point, I believe. Sentry was top 5, wasn't he? I think the last time was probably Sentry. I believe he was. But I'm not even 100% sure on that. I think he was. I guess I should have just sorted just by Science. But I'm pretty sure he was a top prestige champ. I mean, low sig cap is high prestige too, but I think that was it. Red Guardian, yes? I don't think so. No, because I mean, Red Guardian wasn't even above Mr. Fantastic, and Mr. Fantastic wasn't a top 5. So definitely not. But I think Sentry was. Oh, Hinach saying Thing was top 5 in mid 2019. Okay. The Pixie Bell. What are all these triple size? What is this? BG, the word you were looking for is hypoallergenically speaking. That's what you were sighing about, because I missed that comment. I can't even pronounce that word. Did you just find this website? What's it called? Mant A? Something like that. I already closed it out. I don't even know. But I did just find it. It's really nice. So much cooler than you'd ever imagine. Actually, Haley, Aunt May is broken for me. Look at this. I can use the site. We can do a synergy list and stuff like that. But watch, when I go out and I click on a champion, that's what happens. The screen just totally just goes. I see the bright white light. We're in the heavens of Aunt May. Man, I don't remember Thing being in the top 5, but I know he did have high prestige, so I believe it. I believe it. Patrick Marks, Sentinel 5, saying also 3-star She-Hulk versus Run of Legends Rhino. Guys, this MSD kid might be onto something. Nice, man. MSD? Pretty smart kid. Your dark mode got rejected? Dude, it got rejected hard. Patrick, thank you for another 5, dude. Sounds like you're still cruising. Keep it up. Heavens of Aunt May, I want to get off this ride. Oh, man. You can't, Pixie Belle. It's impossible. Enjoy it. Embrace the Aunt May. Just wondering, what month were you thinking of doing a crystal cleanup? I don't really plan it out like that. I kind of just do it whenever I feel like. But I was kind of planning on doing the next crystal cleanup short, like around the release of Battlegrounds, so that I have you know, as many champs as I have my entire list of champs that like I would know who I can rank, kind of thing. Okay, I'm kind of far from the next milestone in either of these arenas, so I'm not going to end the stream just yet, but I think I'm going to get out of the arena because I don't think I'm going to make it to the next milestone. We'll just have to leave it. Like, it's a pretty crappy round of arenas, but whatever, man. And let's just go cruise a little bit more in, well, let's just do, like, the first quest in Uncollected. Let's do that. Do we have any potions? Just that one? Or okay, each of these paths seems to have one. We're going this way this time. UG, who do you think you rank? Who do you think you should rank? Wait, hold on. Who you should rank up for prestige and usability purposes? Nimrod or Silver Surfer? Well, Silver Surfer I consider to be pretty much just prestige. You can use them in some specific circumstances outside of prestige. He can be quite good for crap, I don't remember the name of the node. It's the one that has like the cold, it's like the other version of Biohazard, with Incinerate and Cold Snap or whatever. But for the most part, I consider Silver Surfer to just be prestige, but he's the king of it. So it depends on how important prestige is to you. If prestige is very important, then I would say, yeah, just go Surfer. It's worth the sacrifice. If prestige is something that, like, you kind of want more of, but your alliance doesn't really focus too hard on it, then I would rather go with someone like Nimrod. That's a useful champ outside of just prestige. Do you think Aunt May could be region-based? So lots of West Coast people saying it wasn't working, and remember you were in Seattle. Interesting. I don't know. I would think not, but I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff to know. I'm gonna let Mr. Duckslug know about it though. I actually just talked to him a few days ago, so I'll send him a message. And that dude's a genius, dude. He's got like superpowers when it comes to this stuff, man. So I'm sure he'll be able to figure it out. And yeah, is that speed up D? Sir, I can't do it even, man. I can't even do it. Yesterday, I just had flashbacks to pounding on my chest and hurting myself. Sent over a buck. I love you. Speed up D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. That hurt just as much as it did yesterday. Ugh. Thanks, dude. Not exactly West Coast, but Arizona and Atmay works okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Duck Slug, we'll figure it all out. Like I said, that dude is a genius. Battleground or Battlegrounds beta next month. Hey, Battlegrounds beta this month. We've got Battlegrounds beta this month and next month, and then we don't know when the official release is gonna be. Not really planning on doing like serious rank ups for Battlegrounds until then. Outside of champs that I just think are gonna be good almost universally without knowing the nodes. So like Mojo, you know, I think that dude's gonna be good in most sets. I mean, I already have Torch ranked up and Doom, but these are champs that would also fit any Battlegrounds deck for the most part. So yeah. Under Mothers, or Buck. Hold on. I almost just messed up because I just tried to slap Storm when she did not have a shock on her. Let's blast her with that L2. Get out of here! Go back to your Pyramid X. Pyramid. That was rude. Under Mothers. Yeah, did it over a Buck though. Under Mother, where are you at? Good evening, BG. Thank you for being background noise. You're welcome. Guillotine should be top prestige. With the majestic cape and shiny sword. Tweeters? Okay. Let's see. What do we have? What do we got here? Alright, good evening, BG. I decided to do a Legends run because who needs sleep? Anyways, I don't think you have to ask which champion I used. No. You didn't use Guillotine, did you? Also, someone's sending in spies on me. Huh? First time dupe on this lady. Yes, I opened a Wind of Power. Cav, Guillotine is there. Okay. Good luck, dude. If there's more of those that you pop open. Is that just the name of the calves? Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, you said Cav. Okay. So we get more of those this month, huh? Well, good luck with the dupe. Did you use Guillotine for the Legends run? Hold on, what is this though? What do you mean? Someone's sending in spies on me? Under Mother, you've thoroughly confused me with this message. Who did you use? Number one. And two, the spy thing. I mean, I see like spectating Battle Group 1 over here, but I'm so confused. Please elaborate. What in the world is going on? What is this, 2015? That's true. If you did a Legends run with Guillotine, holy crap. Could you try Aunt May in incognito mode and see if it works? Be a caching issue worth a shot? Maybe. Perhaps. Let me see. Aunt May. Nope. Did not work. Still light bright mode. Under Mother, dude, I'm waiting for a follow-up because I gotta know. There's no way you use Guillotine for it, right? Yes, I used Guillotine. Oh my god. 10-second fight durations isn't that bad. Dude, if you got a Legends title with Guillotine, honestly, man, that would be one of the most impressive feats that I could remember in MCOC. Look in the top left corner. Weird message pops up when I exit boss fights. Was this just from exiting the boss fights then, I guess? Or the spectating thing? Like, what is all this? Were you watching something else in picture-in-picture mode here? Like, this whole screen, it just is throwing me off. I don't know what happened, but either way, dude, good luck. I really hope that you get it. I really, really hope that you get the Legends title with Guillotine. That would be very impressive. OG Guillotine is that good now? Well, you know, I don't want to say anything bad right now. I just hope Under Mother gets it. That's it. That's it. Didn't have a way to record, so I had to take a quick screenshot. Oh, is that okay? And that's what the result. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So that, okay. Can I say the word okay anymore? Okay. Alright. I was wondering what that was, but that makes sense. The little screenshot. How it shows small like that. Got it. Narrator. She is not. Oh, man. Alright, anyway. With the conclusion of that quest, now it's pretty late. And now we're going to be popping open a 225er and then calling it a night. If I get 225, we're opening up a Cav crystal. Just tonight. Tonight, one night only, 225 units, resulting in one Cav crystal. Let's see what happens here. Let's hope for the best, everybody. Wait, how are legends determined these days? Is it fastest time for Cav and uncollected difficulty, or is it back to the easier quests? No, it's heroic and master still. I can just imagine Under Mother saying to BG, say she's good or I blow up the bean stash. She's not that bad. Oh, I see Under Mother saying if I get a Legends title, you have to, just some gold. You have to, wait, what is this? You have to your guillotine, is that rank? Your guillotine? I don't know about that. Your time was 3 hours and 24 minutes? Okay. Well, I hope you get it. I do think times are usually closer to 3 hours. But it depends on how many people were really gunning for it this month, you know? So it always comes down to, just like the arena, right? Sometimes scores, they really drop off and champs go for much lower. Just because there were less people going for that champ. So it's possible that this month there were fewer people going for it. But I hope you got it. 17 minutes in the stream, my Wi-Fi went out and it just turned back on. Oof. That's rough, dude. It's a long time to be Wi-Fi-less. RIP. Glad your internet's working again, but that sucks, man. Alright, guys. On that note, here's my beautiful egg. We're gonna be calling it a night here. Pixie Bell. Saying, I need an intervention. As in, Clarissa needs the intervention. Clarissa, it's okay. You're with people that love you. You're surrounded by others. We're here to talk to you about this issue that you have with timing people out. It hurts more than just the people around you. I want you to know that. All right, anyway, I'm done. All right. On that note, shout out to Patrick Marks, for being tonight's biggest D. Patrick, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Daytime? Normal time? I'm not sure. Maybe daytime stream. The next, like, week, there's a possibility of daytime streams, but I'm not going to keep mentioning it because, you know, it's only his chance. For the most part, I'll just be here at night, like usual, so. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to everyone else as well, by the way, not just the big D up there. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.